What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Smartphone World. Today I'm going to be talking about a LG device that popped up, Samsung, and their two versions of the Galaxy S4. And I'm also going to be talking a little bit about Facebook. Why would I be talking about Facebook? Well, we'll see. So far, I have found out that this new LG device, now, I don't know if it's going to be a tablet or if it's going to be a smartphone. And I'll tell you why. I mean, there's the GL benchmark, sorry. And it states that this new LG device has the 800 series processor from Snapdragon, which is pretty crazy. We haven't really seen anything that had that yet. We've heard talk about it. But this new processor is insane. It crushed the iPad 4, the HTC One, the LG Optimus Pro G. Well, I mean, you're looking at it right there. But that's all we have on it. All they're saying is that it's going to have a high-def display with 1920 by 1080 resolution, so it's going to be a top-rated device, obviously, with the Snapdragon 800 series, and that it's going to be coming with 4.2.2 Android Jelly Bean. Okay, when are we going to see it? Hopefully by June, I'm thinking. I mean, we're seeing a benchmark, so definitely within the next few months, right? Well, we still haven't heard anything. So that's pretty much all I'm going to be saying about that. Now, let's get on to Samsung. Samsung has two different Galaxy S4s coming out, one with the 5 Octa 8-core processor, and the other one with the Snapdragon 600 series quad-core processor. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I always thought that the 5 Octa was not going to be LTE capable, and the Snapdragon 600 series is going to be LTE capable, and that's why there is two different versions. Well, Samsung confirmed through Twitter, stating that their 5 Octa chip can handle LTE bands, which means that there's another reason for the two different smartphones. I guess it has to do with about their supply. They were saying that it was going to be hard to keep up with the demand with one processor alone, so they have the two different processor versions. I guess that would make sense, considering that they're thinking about selling record amounts of smartphones as soon as this one is released. And I did hear that, you know, like AT&T is going to start pre-ordering on April 15th in the United States, and it's going to be pretty much the same all over the world. When it's going to be released, I don't know. Looking for a May 1st release on that. We'll have to wait and see. Now, everybody also wants to know what is the difference between the 5 Octa and the Snapdragon 600 series Galaxy S4. Well, Antutu did a benchmark, and here it is. Obviously, the Galaxy S4 with the 5 Octa wins, and in second place is the 600 series by Snapdragon. You're looking at it right there. The HTC One comes in third place with the Snapdragon 600 series. We already know that it's two different processing speeds. They're saying in the Galaxy S4 it's 1.9 quad core, and in the Snapdragon 600 series version it's the Snapdragon 600 series for the HTC One is going to be 1.7 gigahertz quad core. I'm still trying to find out the actual reason. If you guys have any opinion about that, or if you heard anything, please leave comments below. Of course, I definitely want to hear about that. Okay, now moving on. After we talked enough about Samsung, Facebook is having an event on April 4th to release something about Android. Now, we were hearing 6 months ago, even a year ago, on how Facebook is going to be making their own Android smartphone again, after we saw like the HTC Salsa and, you know, Cha-Cha and stupid phones like that. Those were pretty much a failure for HTC and Facebook. Remember, it had its own Facebook home button. Well, we were also hearing that, you know, they're going to be releasing their own Android smartphone, and then they came out and said, no, we're not doing that. And I said that they were only doing that to try to throw everybody off. This way it would be more of a surprise for us when it did come out. Yeah, great. I just want to know what kind of smartphone it is, if it is a smartphone, or if they're just changing up their application. We have not heard anything at all about any type of specifications for a smartphone, so the possibility that it just being an application could actually be up there. I mean, remember, Facebook did go public on the stock market and did not do as well as they expected, so introducing a new Facebook application that is much better would probably help them out. Introducing a new smartphone that is Facebook oriented, then that might actually be a very big risk for them, especially in this juncture of where they are with their stock prices and stuff like that. They did say that they lost a lot of money. I don't understand that one. They were just selling stock. What, they weren't selling enough or for a high enough price? Big deal. Let's wait and see on April 4th to find out. We probably will hear a few more things before then, but I mean, seriously, we only really have to wait like a week to find out. That was another episode of Smartphone World. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave me some comments. Again, visit my Facebook fan page for discussions and stuff like that. That's smartphoneshow.com for news articles. Have a great day, guys.